eating these black walnuts up, they're very hard shells, and as a result, most people do not try to crack them out. However, there are some people that do, because they're excellent for making candies and stuff. This is a black walnut tree base here. The better walnut tree, or the better walnuts which are more in demand, are the English walnuts. And you can graft English walnut trees onto black walnut stumps. They will not survive in this area here unless you graft them onto black walnut stumps, and then they will survive fairly good in this area, I'm told. I'm in Virginia, which is I don't know, about middle ways up the United States on the East Coast. So I'm in the mountains just near West Virginia. So it's fairly temperate in this area. But English walnut trees, if they're grafted onto black walnut trees, will grow into this area. If we take a look over here, those trees over there, those are black walnut trees that people have cut around and let grow. And there's one right out here on the other side of that light pole there that's it's got another little tree, I think it's a box elder, growing up next to it. These black walnut trees are not quite budding out yet. As you can see from the limbs there, there's a lot of trees in this area have already budded out, or starting to bud out, and these black walnut trees are not budding out yet. This is a healthy black walnut tree here. If you go around it, you don't see much in the way of damage. It looks like there's a couple little holes in it, but I'm thinking that that's where maybe a woodpecker started to peck on the tree and decided they didn't like the black walnut. Black walnuts have a very unique smell to the leaves, and also if you cut off the bark, they have a very unique smell to them. Once again, if you take a look at the ground here, you can see that something has been chewing up these black walnut hulls pretty bad in opening up the walnuts and eating out the nuts. I would say that these are squirrels that are doing this. However, once again, these nuts, black walnut nuts, are very, very hard. They are prized by people who make fudge and candies, mainly fudge. You can use them for other things. You can put them in cakes and things like that. They are prized for that. As a matter of fact, I've seen them, you can buy them in stores where people have cracked them out and sold them to stores. But they are very, very difficult to crack out. As you can see, going over through here, there's a lot right here laying on the ground that the people have not picked up. If they were in that much of a demand, then people would have picked these up. They've gone through the winter now, so they've frozen, and the nuts on the inside of them are not any good. You really need to get them early and get that hull off of them and let them dry, and then crack them out. It looks like the squirrels or whatever's been doing this, cracking them out. They've been getting them up here right next to the tree, or going out there and getting one and bringing it up next to the tree. This is a typical squirrel or ground squirrel behavior, because what happens is they stay close to a tree like this, and if they're threatened by a predator, they have easy access to the tree and can run right up the tree. Once again, here we're in an open field, and like I say, people who cut out their land, farmers or other people who've got a little bit of land, they'll cut out the land, but they'll leave the black walnut trees, because it really is an expensive wood. You can sell a big black walnut tree log for upwards of $1,000 if it's a really big one. Smaller logs will bring a couple hundred. That's in today's money, 2017, which is very expensive. The lumber is really, really highly sought after for making cabinets and things like that. It's a brown lumber, and it's got a good grain to it. So it's really highly prized and sought after lumber. Over there's another black walnut you can see in the trees. So once again, these trees are left pretty much when an area is cut out. They're a very nice tree, and they really don't have any diseases bothering them that I'm aware of. They tend to protect themselves. Black walnut is very tannic, and does not taste good, so animals don't care too much for it. And once again, the insects don't appear to bother it. So once again, that's a black walnut tree. So I'm signing off now. So you folks have a nice day.